Dr. Basha is the most generous and the kindest Samaritan.
When he says hello, there's an enthusiasm to it, like he's happy to see you. He's very sure of himself.
I would consider Dr. Basha one of the greatest champions of civil rights in our community.
He's always been able to kind of use that energy to kind of advance a particular cause. He's also very strategic. You've got this man of means who also lifts people up and engages people from all political aisles as well as different socioeconomic groups, and he does it in a way that's authentic.
As I was taught by people here in the United States, there is good in every human being. We have some weaknesses, but all of us, we have some strength. We can tap on it and work with it.
I think that Dr. Basha wakes up every day and says to himself, what can I do to make my community and my world a better place? And then he acts on it. Everything that Dr. Basha touches in his life, including his business, is built on those values of diversity and inclusion and giving people a chance.
He contributes to any and all programs that impact communities. He has a state-of-the-art Basha Diagnostics that employs many hundreds of people across our state. And what's really remarkable about Dr. Basha is that he has a story that is so unique. Being a refugee decades ago and then becoming a modern-day hero is a legacy of a lifetime.
When you rise up, you have a sense that you don't get there by yourself. And Dr. Basha remembers that he was helped by somebody with offers of kindness and it transformed his life. He wants to pass it on. And I think transcendent leaders get the fact that they're only on this planet for a short period of time, but you can pass on those values long after you're gone. And I think it's a sense of who he is.
In all times, psychologically, I felt to be part of community give you a deep sense of comfort and safety. And there is no human being is immune of getting hurt or need other people's support. And that's the reason we live in society and communities.
His work of humanitarian efforts has led him and propelled him to have a national and global presence. And so he is not only devoted to the community here, he's devoted to any community across the globe that needs his assistance.
He is a champion of rights for immigrants, particularly those in the Syrian community. It is a cause that is near and dear to his heart. It's a cause that he works with the ADL, with any organization, including, of course, the Michigan Roundtable, that will help stand up for the rights of those who are immigrants, those who are minorities.
Within the American Muslim community, civil rights is a big issue for him. He wants to make sure that it's not even about him being Muslim. It's really about, okay, this is the scapegoat for this time. What about the next scapegoat and the scapegoat after that? Do we always have to have a scapegoat to make the rest of us feel good? And so I think his support of the ACLU and other groups, when it comes to the rights of all people, he's very much a proponent of groups like that.
He contributes finances, he contributes resources, he contributes his time, he contributes his passion, and he lends his voice to make sure that these civil rights organizations succeed.
Part of my life is to live with the people. Very hard for me to go home early, and still there are patients need the test. I stay with them until the last one done. Most of the times, I work technically 7 days a week, and rarely I feel there is a need for me to go and sit on a beach or travel far away to enjoy the time when somebody else could benefit. Becoming the pleasures of life is to work for the people and with the people.
I think political events are probably his hobby, working in his offices, his kids. He loves his kids.
Dr. Basha and his family are one unit, who are all so brilliant and talented in their professional lives, but who also take the time to jump right on the bandwagon with Dr. Basha and lead the charge for immigrants' rights, for civil rights, for making the Syrian community safe and taken care of.
Dr. Basha's legacy, Dr. Basha's struggle to overcome from being a refugee decades ago to modern-day hero is what propelled him to always give back in his spirit of being such a gentle soul.
If we can all wake up every day and have just a tiny amount of the resolve that Dr. Basha has to make our world a better place, to make it more inclusive, to make it more welcoming to diversity, to helping those in need, our world will be a better place indeed.